At Pursuit, our goal is to help entrepreneurs build a bigger, brighter future by helping them make more money and then helping them keep as much money as possible. One of the ways to do that this upcoming tax time is making sure that you are taking care of all of the possible deductions. And in this video, we're going to talk about one of those, which is medical expenses. We find every once in a while that some people don't know that some medical expenses can be deducted, and they don't need to be a big thing. They don't need to be a $5,000 braces bill. They can be a whole bunch of little things that add up. How the medical tax savings work is a tax credit. And so for any medical expenses that you are out of pocket for, which means your benefits didn't cover them, for any medical expenses you're out of pocket for that are more than 3% of your income or about $2,700, whichever one of those numbers is lower. So if you've got $3,000 in medical expenses, you're going to get a tax savings. For whatever that is, we get a tax savings for the amount over that threshold, the 3% or $2,700. And that can be a whole bunch of things that add up. That could be a bunch of prescription medications, plus some dentist bills, plus some massage therapy. There is a really long list of medical expenses that are deductible by province. Oddly enough, each province changes the rules of what you're allowed to deduct and what you're not allowed to deduct. There's a lot of consistent ones. So anything that's a prescription medication, dentists, not cosmetic things are not allowed, but medically necessary things are deductible. We add all of those things up together for you and your spouse and your children, if possible. And yes, if they're financially dependent upon you, potentially your parents or anyone else in your family, there's some quirky things that go on there, but we can add all of those up and then we can deduct them. Things you can't deduct are things like over-the-counter medicine or things that are not necessarily prescribed by a doctor. But if you're not sure, just ask. So those are the way we can maximize our medical expenses. Some of the easier things to do to make it easier for you for tax time is if you take a few prescriptions or your family takes prescriptions, instead of trying to go around and find a whole year's worth of prescription receipts, just go to your pharmacist and ask them for a statement. And try and do that for any other practitioner you see on a regular basis. We see statements from massage therapists and chiropractors and naturopaths and dentists all the time that we just take the statement for the year and we're able to deduct those. I hope that's helpful, and I hope that helps you save a little bit more money this tax time. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.